Our Albertsons shoppers donate to Goodwill because it's convenient and they always get a receipt.
I donate to Goodwill because Goodwill keeps things like computers out of our landfills.
I donate to Goodwill because Goodwill turns gently used goods into jobs for people in our community.
I donate to Goodwill because when I give, Southern Nevada benefits.
Donate.
Donate.
It's easy to donate.
Shop and donate today. Pahrumps Goodwill is located in the former Ace Hardware building.
News 46 is brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 751-0349. News 46 is also brought to you by Integrity Home Health Care, caring for the Pahrump community for over 3 years. Call 775-751-5100 for your home health care needs. We are here to care for you. News is also brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community.
Tonight on News 46, sky gazers gather to view the blood moon. Candidates ask for your vote during an evening at the Maverick. And the High Desert Chorale holds a spring concert. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Monique Mitchell. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, April 15, 2014. I'm Monique Mitchell for News 46. Well, last night, right before midnight, sky gazers caught a glimpse of the blood moon crossing the Earth's shadow.
The moon took on a reddish hue as it appeared in different phases between 11 p.m. and 1:30 a.m. In North and South America, where the moon was most prominent, observers pointed at the spectacle with binoculars, telescopes, and cell phones. In a total lunar eclipse, the full moon turns a coppery red as it passes into Earth's shadow. During the process, the moon's bright glow dims, taking on a red hue because of shimmers of sunlight and sunsets seeping through the Earth's atmosphere. Dust and sulfur dioxide in the Earth's atmosphere can affect the size of the shadow. The moon has to be full for the total lunar eclipse to occur. As more of the moon emerges from the shadow, its red tint fades as it gets lighter and transitions to its normal silver color. The entire reddening process takes about an hour. If you missed the blood moon, you can view it on the web. Also, there will be another on October 8th of this year, April 4th, and September 28th of next year. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
Well, Bill Garlow, who is the host of the popular live call-in show Political Hot Seat, which is produced right here at KPVM TV, hosted a candidates' night at the Maverick Saloon. Political candidates who are currently campaigning for office from any party were granted 3 minutes to speak to those in the crowd about themselves and their campaign.
I was elected 4 years ago, and I can proudly say that I'm the only candidate in this field that actually lives here in Pahrump, and I've lived here for 15 and a half years. I'm the only one who probably couldn't get here tonight because they had the MapQuest, the Maverick coming from Clark County. You know, again, I've invested myself in this community the last 15 years with my wife, and it's been a real joy serving as your district attorney.
3 main points I want to briefly talk to you about. First one being integrity. This office, we're going to maintain an integrity. We're going to respect the Taxpayer Bill of Rights. We're going to also, if you have any kind of issues, you're going to bring that to the Board of Equalizations. We're trying to prevent that. We want you to come to us so we can resolve your issues, because we're going to have an office of integrity. We want to be there and represent you folks.
I was originally appointed to office, and when I accepted the appointment, I didn't accept it for the prestige of being elected, and I didn't want to just serve my term and go merrily on my way. I accepted the position because I knew I could do the job. I have given 100%, and I have dedicated myself to this job, really, and I would like to continue to serve you.
I could have got elected a long time ago to a lot higher positions, but I have to be true to myself, and myself is I have to be true for what's right for the people. I'm a Democrat because I believe that the Democrat's the working man's party. You may have a different opinion, but what my opinion is, that's what you need to know.
Well, the television show Cops is set to begin filming here in our town for the next 9 weeks. The crew will be following Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies with cameras on the streets of Pahrump for shows that will air next season, which is set to begin in almost 4 months on the Fox Broadcasting Network. The Nye Community Coalition is holding a rapid response hiring event on Thursday.
This Thursday at 9 o'clock, we have a brand new kind of hiring event that we're actually calling a rapid response hiring event. We have 4 local employers that need people basically right now. So between these 4 employers, there's 20 job openings, and it's starting at 9 o'clock. We're going to have a brief kind of information session, and then each of these 4 different employers, and I can even tell you who they are. They're Mountain Falls, which is looking for cooks and experienced servers. Front Sight is looking for retail staff for their pro shop and maintenance people. Nye County we're actually working with them. They're looking for some temporary tradespeople working on a project that could last several months. And then we have a new organization that helps youth with behavioral health issues called Aspiring to Justice and Fairness, and they're looking for staffing to open a Pahrump office as well. So these 4 actually mean 20 job openings right now.
How should a job seeker prepare for this?
So if somebody is interested in one or all 4 of these employers, they should definitely bring copies of their resume with. They should be dressed to impress because the decision makers are going to be in the room. They won't just be taking applications or resumes. People are going to have the opportunity for a brief or mini interview on the spot. That's what we're going to do, is just a short kind of quick presentation on what's going on, and then the different employers will kind of take their corners, and those that are interested will go speak with those employers.
Well, folks, keep it here because we're going to have more local news for you after these messages.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Albertsons. You're in for something fresh.
Welcome back. Ukraine's military launched its first formal military action Tuesday against pro-Russian militants, with troops retaking an airport on the eastern Donetsk region after a reported clash with gunmen. The military action came a day after a Ukrainian ultimatum expired for protesters to lay down their arms, a move that appeared to signal an escalation in the crisis that has sparked a diplomatic row between Ukraine, its Western allies, and Russia. And an act of kindness award was presented to Julie Hargis.
We're going to present a plaque tonight to a lady that's done an awful lot of volunteer work in this town. So Julie Hargis, would you please come up, please? Now everybody that gets this Act of Kindness award, it's done through letter form. People got to recommend these people. So this is dated in February of this year. So I have to, old man, got to get my glasses on. I just had to highlight a few things. Julie used to be the president of Pahrump Valley Rotary. And during that time, they were able to buy a portable defibrillator and medical cart for the high school athletic department. Also, Outstanding Club of the Year for the Rotary District 5300. Also, she did car washes for Boys and Girls Club. Julie has done many good work as an individual. The local family lost 3 children in a fire. She jumped on it right away, and I believe she raised $15,000. But kind of person Julie is, she gives credit to the business owners and many community members gathered to participate in that effort. She does not take the credit herself. She's giving credit to everybody that helped make that possible. She also has a small food drive from her business. It's called Harvest Food, and it still continues. She also had a car wash for Martin Luther King scholarship program, the Girl Scouts. She's a true believer in giving back to the community, and Julie would like to give credit for her accomplishments to her friends, family, employees, customers, and many members of the community. Without them, all these things would not have never come to pass. This is the type of person Julie is. She got a connection with the community, and the community got a connection with her. So at this time, I would just like to present an act of kindness award to Julie Hargis. Julie, if you wouldn't mind reading it.
Now you want me to talk. This is Act of Kindness Award presented to Julie Hargis for your many contributions to help the citizens of Pahrump. Your selflessness goes above and beyond from the citizens of Pahrump.
And the High Desert Chorale performed their spring concert at the Pahrump Nugget. It was also the last time that the longtime accompanist Mary Tenney will perform with the group.
Basically American themes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you made an announcement during there. People, it looked like it might have been hard for you to say.
It was. Our wonderful accompanist is retiring, leaving us. So if there's anybody out there who would be interested, call PAC and let them know, and the PAC office, and then they'll let me know.
There you go. You also had another member that I couldn't help but noticing, a younger gal.
Oh, well, yes, a gal that really likes to sing and sings well.
And people need to know that this is open to everybody 18 and over, right?
Yes, and if you were in high school, you can come in on the recommendation of your music teacher.
What was this like getting this show together this time?
It was kind of the same. One of our members said, "We've got to do some Western songs." Yeah. So we decided to do the second half Western songs. It's getting more difficult to pick out pieces because we don't get a new ones every time. You know, PAC usually lets us buy 3 new pieces each concert, and so we have to go back and shift through pieces to see which ones we had. It's been a while since we've sung.
Brothers gather round, listen to this story of the power of His land and the promised glory.
Well, I'm retiring from my music job so that I can travel a little more, see my grandkids more.
You've been performing with the High Desert Chorale for how long?
5 years.
And then also, I know that you volunteer to do this, right? You also a music teacher, right, too?
No, I direct a choir and am the organist at the Saved by Grace Lutheran Church.
And so they're going to be saying goodbye to you. I guess this was your last performance?
Yes.
So how much fun is that to go traveling?
It's a lot of fun, yeah.
I know that you also volunteer with the Pahrump Arts Council, too, as well.
Yes, that'll be finished, too.
And you can view the entire concert on our KPVM YouTube page. All right, folks, we'll keep it here because we're going to have more news for you after this break.